Up YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. This is your first time here. You know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, follow, do all the things to help the YouTube algorithm boost my videos a bit more. All right. So I know it's been a minute since I have done an actual full-on video. I've posted my shorts here and there, but not a full-on video. You know, things been busy, work, life, you know the deal. Still been out and about, you know, doing my thing, doing my adventures and whatnot. Just haven't recorded it, okay? Just kind of kept that to myself just to unwind, relax, you know, find peace, that kind of a deal. So I'm going to try to get back into putting more stuff out here and there as I can. So that being said, came out after work. You know, right now I'm taking a little break from, you know, firing my bow, which, you know, practice makes perfect, especially when you shoot a recurve. All right, there's no sights, no nothing. It's all old school, you know, straight bow. Yeah, I'm also out here, you know, giving this chest rig, you know, a little try. You know, I've been trying to work this into, you know, my adventures and things that I'm doing, you know, wearing this while I'm out here with the bow, seeing if it gets in the way, how functional is it, so that I can use this on my next hog hunt, so I can keep a couple of little essential things in here so I don't have to carry a pack or load my pockets down, things that'll help with the hunt, so that, you know, as soon as I hit the hog, I can just instantly go to tracking the hog, you know, just go, got it all here. But that's not what this video is about, okay? So I can do a review on this later if y'all want me to. Just let me know. I'll do it, but not this. So we've all seen that there's an influx in, you know, the amount of survival videos being put out there and whatnot, whether that between, you know, newcomers just getting into it, or the OnlyFans models that need to boost their content somehow by doing this. And come on, I mean, survival is not sexy, all right? Survival is living, getting it done, but that's a whole different thing. So earlier today, just get right to it. Earlier today, I saw this video, and this was one of the new guys that's starting to push this content. You know, and he's not new to YouTube. He's just changing his content up. All right, basically all of his stuff that he's been doing has been video games and like food videos, which is cool. I like food. Do your thing. All right, not much on the video games, but you know, do your thing. So in this particular video, he had shown everyone how he set up what I call a one system setup, okay? That is where you take your knife, which here's mine. This is my go-to, you know, survival knife for right now. This is the Cold Steel SRK in 3V steel. So it's a hell of a knife, okay? I took this with me on the Appalachian Trail, and it was just phenomenal. Phenomenal knife, okay? Highly recommend. All right, so back to it. So he had taken his knife, which was a Mora knife, okay? Don't know what model it was, but it was the maroon handled one, had the maroon, you know, tube sheath, okay? So he had taken that, and he had turned that into what I call the one system setup, okay? And that's where you take everything, put it with this, call it a day, all right? Which I'm not a fan of, okay? And I did comment on this guy's video, all right? We're all free, you know, freedom of speech. You can comment, do whatever you want, you know, no big deal, all right? I don't think he took too kindly to it. I didn't, wasn't mean about it, wasn't trying to be an ass. I just simply let him know that his one system setup is ultimately a lose once, lose all setup, okay? So let me explain that to you. Since I tried to explain it to him, he didn't really like it so much. So a one system setup is a lose once, lose all setup, okay? So what this particular gentleman did, all right, is that he took his knife sheath, which again, it was a Mora knife. All right, they are pretty steady with using clip-on sheaths. All right, so you take it and you just click it right onto your belt. Okay, you don't have to undo your belt to get to it, anything like that. You clip it on and off. What I don't like about that is you clip it on and off. So if you're ever out there in the woods, and venturing around, maybe it is a survival situation, and you're out there and you just added all that stuff to your knife, which now you've added a lot of surface area for things to get caught on. So now if that ever unclips somehow, snag it on a branch, in a bush, whatever, you just lost everything. Okay, so that's reason number one that I'm not a fan of the one system setup. B is you put everything there. So if I need to get to one thing, I got to go through everything else. I don't like that, especially the way this guy set his up. Okay, what he had done was at first, I believe he had taken some cheesecloth and put some fishing line and fishing hooks into it and wrapped it up. I then placed it onto his knife sheath. Then continued to wrap it with paracord to hold it in place. Then added water purification tablets. Then once again, wrapped it with paracord. Then added a lighter. Then again, wrapped it with paracord. Just kept adding things. He took a sheath this size, and it came out that size. All right, it was 1.5 inches thick on each side. So many wraps, so many things added to it. Okay, so many things on there that if you lose it, you're done. Okay, kind of screwed. So don't do it. B, if I ever need to get to any of that stuff, I got to go through all that stuff just to get to it. Okay, if I want the fishing hooks, I got to go through 6 layers of paracord to get down to my fishing hooks. Doesn't work out so well. Then you got to put everything back on. So hopefully you didn't drop anything and you didn't lose anything and you remember to put it all back there. So it doesn't work out so well. So now with that being said, I'm going to kind of show you a little compromise to do and all that, okay? So if you really want to do a one system setup, I'm going to recommend you find yourself a bit of a MOLLE pouch, okay? Now, you can just go ahead and have the knife with it if need be, or not, okay? No matter what, doesn't matter, okay? But I'm not going to make this a one system setup because this is a one tool item. This is it, okay? I want this to be by itself, okay? Now, if I put a ferro rod on it, okay, I'm all right with that. But no, we're not going outrageous, okay? So this, I'll store my fishing hooks in this, some chapstick, a lighter, a mini ferro rod, water purification tablets, which I'm not too big of a fan on, okay? To kind of make the water kind of taste a little funky to me, but so on and so forth. All right, I put a little water filter in here. You can fit a Sawyer water mini in this like it's nothing. All right, and then anything else that you want. But I'm not going to leave it all in here. Okay, so if I ever just needed this, that it's an emergency, I need to go or anything like that, that's what you're trying to set it up for. One system set up just for able to, like, I grab it, I go, it's done. Okay, I had to bug out, or like I got caught in the city and I got to get home, anything like that. All right, cool. But I'm not going to leave everything in here. All right, so from the get-go, I'm going to take the lighter out of here. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Water filter, purification tablets, I'm going to take them out of here, put them in my pocket. Because if I ever find water and I need to get to it, I don't feel like going through all kinds of crap just to be able to, filter said water and go. All right. I'd leave the fishing hooks in here. I'd leave the ferro rod in here. I'd leave some things in here. But that's it. All right. So if I lose this, okay, I lose the ferro rod. I still got the lighter in my pocket. Or vice versa. I'd rather have the ferro rod in my pocket, honestly, than the lighter. So if I lose this, I lose the lighter. I still got my ferro rod. Great. I still got my knife. I can strike the ferro rod with my knife. Perfect. All right. Fishing line. I can make fishing line. Okay. I can make fishing hooks. I know how to do that. You know, it's all about staying humble and learning, right? So, that being said, you know, if you're getting into something new, stay humble, sit back, listen, learn. All right. So, with that being said, if you found this video helpful or useful, you know, hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all the things. I'm Dave, and I'll see you in the next one.